Hi guys, we're back. A day late. Hopefully not a dollar short. Uh, things happen, but we are back and ready to go at the usual time on a Friday instead of a Thursday. Everyone ready for the weekend? Everyone ready for some Olympics? They're getting kicked off today, or the opening ceremonies today, or already happened, I guess, because Japan's ahead of us. I haven't seen it yet. I'll probably just watch the highlights on YouTube or something later. We've got a few teams in, some of our usuals. Hello, Trivia Fishery. I feel like because of the not usual time, we might have missed some of our regulars. Might not make it. They might not have seen the post we made about it, which would be a shame. But I think five's still enough to have a good game. But we're only 3 minutes past start time anyway, so we'll give people a couple more seconds to get in. If you are on the stream and you haven't entered your name, then yeah, you can put your team name. The pin is that 7-digit number at the top there. And yeah, we'll get started in a minute or two. You can say hi in the chat as well if you're on the stream and you've already entered your team name and you're just sitting there twiddling your thumbs waiting for us to start. Anyone else? Anyone give a hoot about the Olympics? Anyone find it unusual that they are pressing ahead with it given the current COVID situation in Japan? Share your thoughts. Let us know. But as we do move on, if you do happen to be like just jumping in and getting on a little late, the game pin, you'll always be able to just jump in at any point, even if you do miss the first question or two. I mean, we've seen in the last couple of these, we've seen it is definitely possible to pull off a pretty big comeback in this. If you have a good round right at the end, the last couple of rounds especially, it can really flip the table. Hi, Liz. All right, I think 35. I think we can start moving on. We've got 7 teams in, so hopefully everyone else gets here. But for now, let's move on to just introing the quiz. Oh, weird audio thing there. I can hear the sound from the Kahoot coming out of Jessica's computer. Hopefully not picking up on the mic too much. All right, so it's our 23rd of July Think Fast speed quiz. So make sure you are on Kahoot.it or on the Kahoot app, whichever way you access it. Get that game pin entered. Remember, when playing the speed quiz, the faster you answer, the more points you get. So speed is key, but when we do get to our type in the answer round, avoid the dreaded typo. So here we go. As usual, we'll be starting with a headline round. We've collected 5 headlines from around the world from the last few days. Jessica has hopefully censored a chunk of the headline. You need to choose the correct word or phrase to complete the headline. It's just like Have I Got News for You? So let's have a look at our first headline. So first one coming from the Bangkok Post. Swedish prisoners take guards hostage, demand blank as ransom. Is it pizza, HBO, therapy, or licorice? Remember, guys, speed is key here. And more than half of our quizzes correctly getting that the answer was pizza. I think some of you must have seen this story, probably from other outlets. I don't know if we have if big Bangkok Post readership among our audience. But Pine Tree Inc. was the fastest to get the correct answer there. So off to an early lead. Not the first time Pine Tree Inc.'s been off to an early lead in the last few quizzes. Next one from the Korea Times. Under new virus curbs, gyms can play butter, but not blank. Is that margarine, dodgeball, Gangnam Style, or Fernando? Oh no, not the touch screen. That will interfere with your ability to play. But if you've got a laptop open, you can switch between tabs there. You can play in browser for this. But oh, what happened? How did that happen? Well, anyway, two of you correctly got that. It was Gangnam Style. Someone. I'm pleased to see someone bit on margarine. Butter, the BTS song that is currently in the charts. uh, it's about BPM. All right. So I think it's 120 BPM. They can't play fast songs in Korean gyms right now because they might make people breathe too heavily and spread COVID. So Butter is like 110 BPM, Gangnam Style is 130, something like that. Okay, next headline. Oh, and we can see Go 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 up to first place there. Butts into third place. So the broken screen, not too much of a problem. Next, from NPR. A women's beach handball team is fined for not wanting to blank. Is that play on indoor beach, wear bikini bottoms, allow male spectators, or play beach handball? Yeah, I figured you'd get that one, Liz. I know you are a bit of a BTS stan. And again, most people correctly got wear bikini bottoms. They're not just looking to Porky Pig it, they wanted to wear shorts instead of bikini bottoms. I saw the shorts that they wore. They did play in shorts. And honestly, it's bloody insane some of the rules that these sports organizing bodies have. Um, Absolutely no way in hell that the shorts that they wore would have. I mean, I don't understand why they possibly wouldn't be allowed to. Okay, Pine Tree Inc. back on top though. Getting that one right. Butts into second. Olympia moving up into fourth. Our next headline comes from Reuters. Softball Olympic softballers hunt blank. No luck finding it so far. Is that their softball, IOC recognition, missing trophy, or roaming bear? All right. Anyone? Any softball fans? Okay, and most people went for missing a trophy there. The answer was actually roaming bear. I didn't. I just saw the headline for this one. Jessica sources most of these, so I don't know the full story behind this one. But I guess there was a roaming bear. I see. Oh, that's very nice of Kelsey to check in. I was a little worried about the Van Goghs, but they're out at a bar. Hope they're having fun. And oh, no one in the top five was got that one right. So no change in the top five. So from ABC St. Louis, teen driver swerves to miss squirrel, crashes into world's oldest bus stop, Lincoln's historic family home, bank robber's getaway car, or a nest of more squirrels. Okay, get those answers in quick, guys. And a plurality correctly getting that it was the Lincoln Historic Family Home there. And Pine Tree Inc. Extending his lead. Frank shooting up into third with that one. And so that's how things stand at the end of round one. Round two, pick a pasta. Pick the pasta shape that corresponds to each name. So I'm going to give you the name of 5 different pasta shapes, and you have to choose from 4 pictures that we'll give you. So it's a picture multiple choice round. And obviously, there are some where the name between northern and southern Italy is different, but I've made sure that there's no like conflict there. So first up, we've got tortellini, and we can see 4 pictures of pasta there, and you've got to choose which one is tortellini. Red, blue, yellow, or green, or for the colorblind, triangle, diamond, circle, or square. Which of those is a tortellini? And most of you know your stuffed pastas. A couple of people bit on the ravioli, red triangles ravioli. Blue diamond was an anulare, something like that, or anelli. But yes, that yellow circle, that was tortellini. And most of our top 5 got the points there, so no change, although everyone gets some more points. Next up, we've got fusilli. And we've got a few pictures there of different pastas. And yes, about half of you correctly got that it was a blue diamond. If some of you went for the green square, that's kind of like, it's a slightly different shape. Yeah. They're tricky, those twisty pastas. There's a few different ways that you can twist a pasta. That puts Frank up into second and Gogo into third. So a little bit of movement there. Pine Tree just getting off to a great start though again. Rigatoni. Which one of these is rigatoni? So it's a tricky one. All 4 pastas are tubular, but which of these tubular pastas is rigatoni? Okay, here we go. Let's have a look. Oh, and people were pretty much divided between, so that's rigatoni there, the red triangle. Blue diamond was penne, narrower and cut at an angle for those pointy ends is penne. And the other one was cannelloni, those are bigger than rigatoni and longer, easier to stuff. So yeah, rigatoni, 2 people got that one. And that puts Butts in second place. Next up, we've got fettuccine. So this is one of the divides southern and northern Italy. So you might know this one better as tagliatelle. That's my little hint for you guys there. So fettuccine, tagliatelle are the same pasta, different names for different parts of Italy. And as you can see here, it's all going to be about noodle width. So these are all long noodles. And yeah, most of you correctly got it's so number 1 is the red triangle is the familiar spaghetti, then blue diamond, little bit wider, linguine, and the super wide ones, green square, was pappardelle, I think. And then, yes, that kind of wide but not super wide. That's the tagliatelle or fettuccine. And all of our top three there, kind of establishing themselves as the teams to beat. That's Pine Tree, Butt Butts, and Frank. Oh, multi-select. I've made a mistake here. Should have. Only one of these is the correct answer, but I guess there's 1 in 3 chance that if you get the wrong one, you'll also get points here. Which of these is farfalle? They must have not unselected the wrong answer. Oh dear. Well, you will definitely get the points if you get the right answer. But there's a 1 in 3 chance you'll get consolation points regardless. Oh, only 2 people got their answers in time. I wonder what happened there. And they got the incorrect one anyway. Oh wait, no, that is the right one. Yes. Why is it only? It said multi-select, but then it only showed the right answer. Weird. Well, Butt in first place there. S moving into the top 5. Hello, S. Well, anyway, people only got points for getting the right answer there, so that worked out. Okay, next is our put in order round. So you're going to put these beverages in order from most to least consumed. So starting on the left or at the top, you're going to go with the #1 ranked beverage by worldwide consumption. And you're going to work your way down to the one that's least consumed. So let's have a look at what the 4 beverages will be. So put them in order from most to least consumed. And your beverages to choose from: beer, coffee, tea, and milk. So remember, #1, the most consumed worldwide, on the left or at the top, whichever way it's displaying on your device, and then working your way down to least consumed. These put in order rounds are unforgiving. One thing out of place and you don't get any points. So make your selections carefully. But of course, time is also of the essence. So make your judgments. So remember, this is worldwide, so maybe that will influence your decisions here. No one got it. Tea, #1. So coffee is very popular, but tea outranks it. And then coffee, it took I put a lot of research into trying to find out whether more coffee or beer is consumed. It's a tricky one, but I was convinced by the data I found that more coffee is consumed yearly than beer, and then milk is kind of coming last there. A lot of people are like, a large percentage of the world's population are lactose intolerant. And so no change there, of course. No one picking up any points. Next up, we've got type in the answer round, the Olympic puzzle. So type the names of the Olympic events as the pictures are gradually revealed. So these, we're going to see 5 pictures, and they'll be block by block revealed. And as soon as you can tell what Olympic sport is being depicted, type in the answer. Type in what the name of that sport, what that Olympic event is called. So you want to guess in as quickly as you can, as soon as you recognize it. But of course, beware of typos. All right, so here's a picture. It's being revealed block by block. As soon as you think you've got enough visual information to identify the sport, get typing. And I think that should be about enough for everyone there. I think we've seen enough. So everyone, it's going to be a race to type and then check that autocorrect hasn't done anything weird. I think a lot of the typos we get is just like modern Modern autocorrect often does that thing where it takes a perfectly correctly spelled word and changes it to a different word. So not feasting, oh dear, autocorrect did strike. Six people got fencing though. Who was fastest on that one? All right, S moving up and go 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 moving down, but otherwise no change. Same five teams in the top five. Next, type the Olympic event. Also, I think the squares that get revealed are randomized. I noticed as we did that. So, how useful each square is, the order they get revealed in is random. So, there could be like a square with a very key piece of visual information revealed right at the start, or it could take a bit longer. But I think, again, we've now exposed enough of the picture for everyone to see what's going on. And I think that's a perfect 7, everyone getting the right answer there. So good job, guys. It's going to be speed of answer that makes a difference here. And I'm sure there were different amounts of points awarded, but not enough to change anyone's standing. All right, next one, type the Olympic event. Okay. As soon as you think you've got it, you can get typing. This is one of those ones where I think a pretty useful piece of visual information was revealed relatively early. But of course, be careful for typos. No typos. Again, another perfect round. Or perfect question. All right, things are pretty close at the top there between Butt Butts and Pine Tree, and Frank definitely not too far behind. And we all know that that last round, anyone in that top five could win. Type the Olympic event. People making some early guesses, but have they maybe been overconfident? Oh, shock twist with that square revealed. Oh, I gotta put in a tricky one, tricksy one. It says 7 answers in, but it's not going to the answers. Oh, we've had a late joiner. I doubt you're going to show up in. Oh, hi, Vanguards. I was like, you're not going to show up in the top five joining at this stage, but we know who it is. Hi, Vanguards. Two people got badminton there. I think a few people went early when they saw the racket, went for tennis, but I guess this was one of the few occasions where a little bit of patience paid off, and it paid off well for both Olympia and Trivia Fishery, who enter the top five. And Olympia getting a streak there. Type the Olympic event. Okay. And okay, some people think they've seen enough, and I think they're probably right. This was one where we needed to reveal quite a bit of the image, I think, before we started to get the useful stuff. Now, I guess a part of it is like, which there's a few similar looking sports. Which one is it? You got to make that decision. So let's see how people did here. And some people said taekwondo, some people said karate, some people said wrestling. But the answer was judo. The throws indicate judo. striking with hands, more of a karate thing. High kicks is taekwondo, and judo, less clothes, more on the floor. Well, there's a couple of different types of wrestling, but usually Greco-Roman at the Olympics. S rising into fourth with that one though. But the top three have remained unchanged for quite a while now. So let's see what happens in our final round, the either or round. So presidential code name or Christian metal band. So are these code names used by the Secret Service for US presidents or the names of Christian metal bands? So you're going to choose code name or band for each one. Let's see what you get. So speed is key. Code name or band, Philadelphia. And it's a Christian metal band. Most people thought that was a code name. It does really seem like it could be a presidential code name, doesn't it? But no, not. Trivia Fishery moving back up to fourth, knocking S out of the top five. Next up, code name or band, Tempest. Is that a Secret Service code name for a particular president, or is it a Christian metal band? And again, it's a band where people again went for code name, but that is another Christian metal band there. Frank picking up vital points at this stage in the game. Next up, code name or band, Searchlight. So is that a presidential code name or a Christian metal band? It's great because all Christian metal bands have these super kind of earnest names that would really work as presidential code names. So this is a real tricky one, I think. It's about a 50-50 split, but the plurality correctly went for code name. Searchlight was Richard Nixon. And top two picking up points there, so pulling away from Frank again. Next up, code name or band, Guardian. What's that? It's a code name of a president or a Christian metal band. Another pretty even split, and that one again was a band, a Christian metal band. And Pine Tree, the only member of the top five getting points there. So it's really going to be between Pine Tree Inc. and Butt Butts on this last one. So code name or band, Renegade. I love how all five of these have really seemed like they could realistically be either one. And it was a close split, but Renegade was the code name for Barack Obama that the Secret Service used. Let's see who among our top runners, our front runners, got those points. But first of all, thanks for playing, guys. Sorry this one was a day late. Sometimes unavoidable things happen in the process of writing a quiz. But our next quiz is still scheduled for Monday, the 26th of July. That's next Monday. I put a little beaver in there as a treat for Jessica. And it's going to be at 8 p.m. London time, the usual time. And it's going to be a bit of an Olympic themed quiz. That's our long form quiz that we don't do that one on Kahoot. We send out our own quiz forms. If you haven't played it before, you should. It's a different vibe to the Kahoot quizzes. Different, you get a bit more variety in types of questions, stuff like that. So that will be on at Monday at the usual time. But and thank you all for playing. Thanks so much. Let's reveal the podium in Olympic style. In third place, bronze medal is Frank. Silver, it's Pine Tree Inc. So it looks like they both got points on that last question. That means Butt Butts is in first place. Congratulations. So Trivia Fishery and Go Go rounding out the top 5. But congratulations to Butt Butts. Close fought the whole way between those top 3. And it seemed like any of them could have taken it, but Butt Butts held on to that lead. Well fought victory. Congratulations, Butt Butts. See, even with the screen problems, you still pulled out the victory. Thanks for playing, everyone. See you on Monday, or if I don't see you on Monday, see you in 2 weeks on the Thursday, hopefully this time. Unless people prefer the Friday times. We've done this on a Friday a couple of times in the past when we've had other tech problems and stuff. So I don't know if anyone wants to chime in. Anyone got any strong opinions there? Follow us on Facebook. You can always make suggestions on our Facebook page. Okay, well, thanks for playing, guys. And yes, this is another time where Pine Tree has dominated the early game, only to get pipped to the post. But you'll get him yet, Pine Tree Inc. All right, and I'll see you for our next quiz stream. Thanks for playing, guys, and have a great weekend. Bye-bye.